Alright, and hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Colosseum Let's Play. And if you guys missed out during the last one, we went and entered into our time within the Pyrite Colosseum from here, and we did get ourselves a nice good victory. So now with that being said in mind, we have to get ourselves with this so-called, I guess, shadow Pokemon reward that we have to go and pick up. Now, if you guys do recall, there was a building that we couldn't really go and head on into, but that should be able to go and lead us right on over to where the Pyrite Cave is going to be, and that is where we can finally be able to get ourselves with some more extra shadow Pokemon to go and put into our team. But however, before we get ourselves all started into heading into this building, we do need to go and do a little bit of a quick team recap so that if you guys did miss out during the last one. So we got ourselves with a brand new move here for Umbreon. We got ourselves now with Confuse Ray, which that should be pretty helpful later on throughout our time. But we still have with Bite, Secret Power, and also with Snatch though. We do have Skip Bloom though, however, at level 30 does have the same type of moves, so nothing hasn't really went and changed from there, because again, we haven't really went and purified up with any of the shadows just yet. But we do have Quasar though, level 30, still with the same moves, nothing hasn't really changed. And also as well, we can't forget about with Quilava at level 30 with the same exact type of moves from there too. Alright, now all with that being said in mind, let's go and start heading on out from here, and we should be able to go and meet up with one of these other Cipher members that are going to be showing up here at some point, and he's going to guide us right on over to where that building is going to be at. Now you guys may probably recall that this building seems a little bit familiar. Now this building in particular was technically in Pokemon XD known as the Onibus Station, and that was later on when like I guess like with Sek and all those other different type of other members from that gang that we went and saw a little bit a while ago, just where Duking's place was at. They were the ones that were actually taking over this place, but unfortunately here at Pokemon Colosseum, it looks like Cipher has been kind of taken over a little bit within this area. So, oh, nice one. Our new champ is quite the appealing charmer. Makes a nice change from the parade of macho muscle man. Yeah, there has been a lot of those macho type of people out here, right? So this guy, wait, is he that Prox guy that Mirror V has been carrying on about? Yeah, I know that at some point they were going to probably spot us at some point. I didn't know that when I let him in here. I'll put you all back out. And here we go, and let the first of the Cipher battles finally begin. Now it's kind of weird to kind of go and see these Ciphers out here in this type of in this type of time, because in Pokemon XD they look a little bit more futuristic instead of like their modern type of Cipher outfits. But I have to say, for me personally, I kind of like these ones as well, because they kind of look really cool. Now, let me know in the comments down below what is your guys' favorite Cipher outfit? Do you guys like the old school ones, or do you guys like the futuristic ones? For me, I kind of like either or, but for me personally, I still really do like the original ones a little bit better. But here we go. So we got ourselves with Yama though. Not gonna really go and really bother about grabbing out on this Pokemon, I don't think. Now again, I did go and check and see if there was any Pokemon items that we could go and steal from any of these shadows. I don't think that there is. I could be wrong. I may probably have to do some more deep diving into this, but I'm pretty sure Yama, I don't think really has anything for us. Unless we may probably have to go and steal anything from a Snatch or anything, but we'll have to go and check around with there. But let's go and switch around with Skip Bloom though, and that is exactly what we do need to go and do, and that is to go and bring out with Quilava, so that we can make sure that this Pineco goes away, because I have a funny feeling that this man is gonna probably set up for a self-destruct, because that would not be good at all either. Here comes out with that Shadow Rock. That's gonna probably hurt quite a bit there on that Quilava, but either way, we're still living. Yeah, that man's gonna probably take a little bit of some recoil damage. And here we go. Let's see, how much is Bite gonna do from here with this Yama? Not too bad, if I have to say so myself. Alright, and this man's gonna stop for a Rapid Spin, but there's no spikes on the ground, man. Or really nothing on the field anyway, so Rapid Spin is kind of useless at this point in time. But however, let's go for another Bite, and however, let's go for a Flame Wheel on that Pineco, and it should be finished off with here in no time flat. Now, I don't know if I already went and kind of stated this within this episode for today, but we are going to be, of course, going to be jumping into Link Between Worlds. If you guys don't know, that is going to be happening with these two videos for today, and we are, of course, going to be going and heading on into the one particular area that I kind of have to say is not really my personal favorite within coming into Link Between Worlds, but we're going to be heading into the place known as the Dark Palace, which that is where some annoying type enemies are going to be showing up around out there, and I wanted to hold that off until like the very bitter end of like of the dungeon, but since we're getting into like the middle area right now with the link between worlds, I kind of have to go through it anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. But let's go for a bite on the Nikata there, and however, let's go and switch on over to Quasar instead, and we'll go and use Quasar for the time being for this last little bit of the Cipher battling that's going to happen from here. Now, I don't know if we're going to be spawning out with more Cipher throughout this time, which I want to say that there could be, because this is kind of like the Cipher hideout here for a little bit of our time. Oh, and we got ourselves identified. Oh boy. But hey, there we go. Got ourselves with a flinch, and I'll take that. Let's go for a surf, though. I know it's not going to... Well, no, actually, hold on. We're not going to go for a surf, because I know that surf skin is going to probably still live from it. Oh, go for a quick attack. I just love how like that quick attack move is really cool, because it kind of like has like that weird type of blurry effect that happens there. But anyways, bite didn't really do enough. But this man is gonna go and literally dig a hole, which that's not nice, because let's see. Well there you go. Surskit's already down now, so I'll make sure to go and take care of that. So already finished and done with you. Now we'll just have to just kind of wait here until this Nikata literally starts to show back up. Now I know that this bite's not going to really do much, but here we go. Let's go start for dig, and how much is that going to do onto who? Really onto nobody. It doesn't even do that much to Umbreon or even probably over the Quasar if it has to. Of course we missed. Dang it, no. Wow. I would for sure thought that we were going to be able to at least land on some move for like the very last bit of this battle, but it's alright. There we go. Nikata is finished, and now we can go and move on ahead. Now, if you guys do see over there, there was a certain special type of file that is sitting on that table. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's actually two different type of files. Like, you know, like in Pokemon XD, we had like the crane files. Well, here in Pokemon Colosseum, this is going to be known as the Iron files. And we're going to be meeting up with Iron at some point anyways. I think during the time of the research lab that's going to happen later on when we go and meet up with like all the different legendary dogs and whatnot. But Duke, is there where you giving a shout out Pokemon the winners of the battle challenges? Shout out Pokemon? Those ferocious Pokemon that even attack people? Yes, they're giving away shout-out Pokemon to thugs for some reason. It doesn't look good. They were using the Colosseum to do that? Why would you not? Okay, well, I guess Duke would have probably never even realized about that, but he did what? Mirror B used the dirty move like that? Well, it's Papa's Plusle, so I'm worried that they might be mean to it. But it's humiliating, but with Plusle in their filthy hands, my own hands are tied. So he's not getting away with this raw Mirror B. But we're here now, and we'll get that Plusle back for you, right? Yes, of course. Oh, I know. I can always go and count on you, Prox. Alright, well, duking is dangerous inside the building. You gotta get everyone out of their safety. So thanks for everything. I have to go depend on you, and I have no choice. But be careful as always. Mirror B might look like a clown, but his battling is all business. Well, we've already seen that happen before. But I still have to say that man still is a clown, because sometimes I always kind of wonder as why does he always have so many different Ludicolos on his team. But we got ourselves with the first one that is going to be with the Iron File H. So I guess we can kind of go and read through it if we do need it, but this is all about Hyper Mode. So yeah, basically each of the different Iron Files will kind of, well, basically tell you exactly how most of these different Shadow Pokemon kind of work, but again, we don't really need to go and really bother about having to read through all that different type of stuff though. But however, seems like we can't be able to go and open it from the other side, but there is a Poke item right there. So we're going to get ourselves into our very first of many of the Poke items that are going to be here. Now, it looks like there is going to be some trainers up ahead. But let's go and battle out with this guy out here first. What do you think you're doing in here? Well, we need to go and head over to the Pyrite Cave. That's what we need to go and do here, Roller Boy. Well, let's go and do it. Tailo and Hoothoot. Oh boy. Yeah, now if I had Flappy out here, this would probably be a good idea to go and start setting up for some electric type moves, but you know what? It's fine. We'll just have to figure out a different plan instead, but I know that we can't really go and use Skip Bloom, so let's go and settle for Bite there. I guess we could go and probably bring up with Quagsire. I think we should be alright with that. Now, however, isn't there a healing spot somewhere around out here? I want to say that there is, and I'll probably have to get my team all healed up beforehand. Oh boy, there's that aerial ace. Well, it's a good thing that I went and switched around out there with Skip Loop, though. That would be a very bad idea if I had him out there. Now, I'm kind of curious about what I'm going to probably go and do, and you guys may probably be curious as well, is what's going to happen after once Pokemon Colosseum is going to be finished. Well, for me, I don't really know, per se, because I know that at some point, I know that the DLCs for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are going to be showing up, so I don't know if I need to go and wait until then, until like the fall or something like that. But I was kind of thinking about going and jumping on over back to another one of those, what was that one game title series called? I think it was called Poke Park, I want to say. I do kind of want to go and probably try out the original Poke Park. Because again, I'm not really a big fan of the original Poke Park series, but if I maybe I'll have like a second opinion when I go and replay it again, because I do have the copy for it, but maybe that'll be a potentiality that'll probably happen on the channel at some point. Because I know that we've been through like almost like every single like type of like, I want to say like side Pokemon game, and throughout all the rest of the other different like original mainline series games, because like we've been through like Mystery Dungeon. I think we tried out a little bit of Pokemon Ranger as well, but again, now speaking about with Pokemon Ranger, since I do have a 3DS capture card, there is going to be maybe something that's going to happen from there, because I wouldn't mind playing Guardian Signs again, which I love that game so much. Now I don't know if you guys have ever went and played through any of the Pokemon Ranger games before, but I have to say, I want to say most of the series from there are pretty good. Like Shadows of Omnia, very fun game. I know that we tried to do a series around with that before. I think there was like 2 episodes during our time from that, but I know that it didn't really last for too long, so we'll probably go and maybe redo Pokemon Shadows of Omnia again at some point with the 3DS capture card that we do have. But then that means then I would have to get myself an actual physical game for it, though, because I don't have Shadows of Omnia at this point in time. So I'll have to try to remember that. But let's see. What am I going to do? Switch around with Quilava? I think that's what we should go and try out. At least get everybody into some extra EXP here. So too bad for you. The elevator is off limits. Well, let's go and take on this Chaser Kai. So let's see what she's got. Now, it kind of feels a little bit weird because, like, this whole area seems a little bit different, right? Because, like, you know how, like, in the Onibus station, there was, like, plenty of, like, different, like, elevators and other things that kind of, like, lead us all the way up to the top. Well, for right now, it seems like this whole area, for right now, we kind of have to walk up on some stairs. It seems like there's only, like, 1 elevator that's out here so far. Now, this looks like a job probably for having Skip Bloom out here, so maybe we don't really need to have Quilava at this point in time. So let's go for a Mega Drain. And there's our little Phanpy, little Chugga. Oh man, bringing back some past members on our team from beforehand in the Ore region. That was a fun Pokemon, and I was really happy, I think, throughout that whole entire series that I can't believe I went and found a Phanpy right at the very beginning of like our very first attempt out there within with one of the Pokespots, which that was really cool. Like, I thought I was gonna probably have to like wait a little bit or whatnot, but no, this Phanpy just decided to just pop right on out and be able to get captured around the team right away. So let's go set for that Mega Drain, and oh, look at that, Trapinch is almost done. Now, I could have probably went and brought out with Quagsire out here, but however, I think we're just gonna kind of just stick with these 2 Pokemon for the time being. May as well go for another Odor Sleuth. Ugh. I don't really like that move, but whatever. Sand Attack again. So you're gonna go and try to make my Skip Bloom not even go and try to hit on any type of moves, are you? Well, that's not very nice. Okay, well, I need to go for another Bite, and hopefully with another Mega Drain it does work. Come on, don't be missing. There you go. Good job. Hopefully these are just going to be the only 2 Pokemon that Kai is going to probably have at this point. But just wait just until a little bit later on, when Pokemon XD rolls around, then you'll be able to finally get yourself a Flygon. Now, I could be wrong, but I want to say in Pokemon Colosseum, you could actually get yourself a Vibrava Shadow. So, I don't know if I'll probably get myself with Dirtavir on the team again. We'll have to see. Because I already have like a dragon type of Pokemon that I already want to kind of add to my team anyways, because it's almost about to be happening here. So yeah, there's the elevator, so it is still off limits, so we can't really go and do anything about with it now. Huh, okay. So there's an elevator spot here, but it seems like it's all run down at this point in time. Yeah, this vending machine's outdoors, so we can't really get ourselves any type of fresh waters or nothing at this point. Well, yeah, anything. Well, for this point in time right now. Here we go. We got ourselves with Bandana Guy Geets. I think this will probably be maybe the last type of trader that we're gonna probably be seeing out here. But a Larvitar and a Barboach. Oh boy. Well, I think we'll probably have to go switch back into Skiploom again. Because this seems like a much better idea out here for this battle. So let's go for a bite. We'll have to do it on a Barboach, and then we'll just switch around into Skiploom again. Sorry, Quagsar, you kind of have to get put back to the, well, back into the team for a little bit. You just go and just take yourself a nice little break. We'll just let Skiploom kind of run things out here for the time being. And how much that does? Wow, that actually does right to half, so nice. Uh-oh, Trash is going to be, or Thrash is going to be a little bit of an annoying move there. But at least it doesn't do as much to Umbreon. Because we're like a defensive wall. We could literally just take on through any type of normal hits or anything like that for that matter. Just the only one thing that we have to be really cautious is any type of fire type moves. Which I'm not going to be a big fan of that. And there we go. Mega Drain again. And at least we don't have to worry about any type of accuracy drops. So we can just go and grab all the health right away like no tomorrow out here. There we go. Sorry, Larvitar, but you're out of here. Nice. Okay. Oh, and here comes down with the Carvana. Now, I know that in the Pokemon XD games you can find a Carvana, but probably not here. Unless if I could be wrong, maybe we could probably find a Sharpedo. Let's go for another bite there. And a Mega Drain on the Carvana. Let's go and do it. That should be able to knock it out pretty quickly. There we go. Nice. Took all that man's health, and that dude is out of here. So see you later, Carvana. Okay, let's go and finally knock out this guy once and for all. Get that Barboach out of the way. And we are good. Okay, let's see how much money that we're going to get from this guy, though. Yeah, I know that in Pokemon Colosseum just a little bit a while ago. I know that when we went and taking care of the Pyrite Colosseum, though, we got ourselves with a lot of cash. We got like almost close up to like 5,000 Pokédollars. So my Pokemon don't look like they've gone well enough, but I'll let you off with this, with just this time. Okay. Now anything else? There's another battle that's all the way down there. Okay, well, you know what? I think I'm just going to kind of end things off here just for the time being. We'll worry about with the Pyrite Cave for another time. I don't think we're going to be able to go and do it right away just yet. But however, we did get to go and meet up with the Ciphers once more, so that was pretty nice. We got ourselves with our very first of many of the Eye Files. We'll have to keep on a lookout for many of those that are going to happen throughout our time within this game. But yeah, so Pyrite Cave, we just have to go up just like a few more other type of floors, and we should be able to head into the outside portion of our time within there. But anyways, I'll see you guys then, and of course, peace.